and gentlemen, how's it going? My name is Mike. Today, I'm going to give you guys what I believe to be the best starting lineup for this current Lakers team. Now, there's two scenarios. There's one scenario in reality, the way players actually play, the way they're playing right now. There's another scenario in which every player pans out the exact way we want them to play. I'm going to give you guys a starting lineup based on reality right now and a starting lineup based on how every player should play in the future. I think every single Laker fan can understand that the starting point guard has to be Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is Rajon Rondo, except 6'6", 20 pounds heavier, and has a better jump shot. Not to mention his defensive skill this year has been actually unbelievable. That was one of his faults when he was drafted. A lot of people thought Lonzo Ball's not really a good defender. Well, not only has he become a good defender, he's become one of the best perimeter defenders in the league right now. So I think it's safe to say Lonzo Ball has to start for this Lakers team. At the 2 guard, I think it's a common consensus with all Lakers fans that Josh Hart deserves the start. Josh Hart's confidence on the floor this year has been absolutely unbelievable. We all know he's been a beast since he played at Villanova, but his spot-up shooting and aggressiveness to get to the rim is absolutely unmatched on this team right now. Not to mention his defense has been extremely good. It's not nearly as good as it was last year, but it's been good. Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart both have pretty darn good jump shots at this point. Obviously, Lonzo Ball is a lot more inconsistent. It's either an air ball or a swish. But both of these players complement LeBron James so much. The next player that I believe needs to start is Brandon Ingram. And keep in mind, this is a lineup based on the future, the way every player should play in the future. Brandon Ingram is 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan. Immediately, he's a defensive threat. And we need as many defensive threats with LeBron on the floor at this point because his defense is very lackluster. Brandon Ingram can drive. He has a mid-range. The one thing that his game is somewhat lacking right now this year is the spot-up 3. And unfortunately, that's what LeBron loves. LeBron loves to drive and dish. And Josh Hart works well with that. Lonzo Ball works well with that. JaVale McGee has hit a couple threes this year, but Brandon Ingram's been struggling from the three-point line. Now, the reason why I want him to start in this lineup is because in the future, I believe that he can develop his shot substantially better. If you guys looked at last year, he shot around 40% from the 3. So he's not a bad shooter. He's just not playing great from the three-point line right now. Now, obviously, the 4 spot, it's a no-brainer. It's LeBron James. I don't need to get into it. He's the best player on the planet right now. Offensively, he's insane. His passing is unmatched. He's an incredible player, one of the greatest of all time. And then at the 5 position, this is the player that I believe to be our best signing besides LeBron James in the offseason, and that's JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee has been one of those players throughout his entire career that has all the tools in the toolbox, but doesn't know how to put them together. JaVale McGee is big, he's athletic, he's strong, he has good skill, but he always just seemed to make boneheaded plays. And this year, not only is he not making as many boneheaded plays, but he's hitting jump shots consistently. So based on the future, based on how every player should play, I believe the starting lineup should be Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, and JaVale McGee. The one issue I have with this lineup based on how players are currently playing is that 3 position. Kyle Kuzma as a spot-up shooter and as a cutter has been fantastic this year. He has been better than Brandon Ingram. Surprisingly enough, offensively, he's been unbelievable with LeBron. The combination of him, LeBron, Alonzo, and Josh Hart has been extremely good. So if I had to make a starting lineup based on how players are currently playing, I'd have to throw Kyle Kuzma in there. I think he's just too big of a compliment to LeBron. However, the one reason why I don't think I'd have him in my official starting lineup is because of his defensive issues. He's not a terrible one-on-one defender, but his off-ball defense is horrendous. He constantly loses his man. He's not a great off-ball defender. Same thing with LeBron James. So having 2 people like that on the floor, it's definitely an issue. Now, if he's putting 20, 25 points up a night, it kind of covers that up, but I really don't see that going on consistently throughout the rest of this year. So there you guys have it. I have 2 starting lineups. One is the starting lineup based on the future, the way I think people should play, and the other starting lineup is based on how people are currently playing. The only difference is Brandon Ingram is on one and Kyle Kuzma is on the other. The point of these videos is to talk about everything Lakers. So I'm gonna ask you guys, who do you think should be in the starting lineup? Let me know down in the comment section. Hopefully you all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe for more Lakers content. And guys, I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.